NFL Network right now for mine.
It's a simulcast between ESPN, NFL Network, and they have it on ABC.
And ABC. Okay. All right.
Hey, Jut's back.
Get my headset connected again.
Perfect. And we are live. Two ladies tonight. To my right is Ross Collins.
Right.
Long Beach. Jut Gerhardt Brest. We begin. Trying to say a Bengals.
Oh yeah, first drive.
They do exist?
Yeah, they're about to pick right now the Cincinnati Bengals, who didn't have a very good year last year under first-year coach Zach Taylor, but Taylor's young. He's got a lot of potential. I feel like year two could be a bit beneficial depending on who they draft here, number one.
I mean, honestly, you got Burrow at 1, you got Young at 2.
Can't hear you, Kent. I think somebody's audio is kind of cut off. It's going.
Okay.
But continue, Kent.
You figure you've got Burrow going 1. You got Chase going 2. The Giants and everybody's trying to drop down in 3, 4, and 5. That's the big thing.
My thing is who's going to shoot the first shot? Who's going to jump up?
Yeah.
I hope. I don't want us to have a first round draft pick. I hope the Trace was trade out for the first round. I don't know. Round pick. I've seen those 5 picks.
The big hole is, of course. Jared Stidham.
Ooh, a lot of potential
Did they
there.
sign Cam yet?
As if you sit behind a guy like that, baby, I thought Matt Castle come in. I don't know, but do I feel this team? Yeah, for sure, absolutely.
So
It's just not in the first round.
oh, hold on.
There's boo.
No. Fuck that guy.
Man, look how nice his house is and everything, man. He made what, 40? He made $40 million a year back in 2013.
This is his basement.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. It's good to be commissioner, man. He's got it made. Now, does it pay well to be MAFL commissioner, Kent? Does it pay that well?
Not at all.
Wait. People actually get paid to run stuff?
No.
No. Absolutely not.
No, completely no.
If you take how much I should money stay.
Yeah.
Shit, I have an entire separate phone because of flag football. That's how ridiculous it is.
I'm about to get a whole other phone because of flag football too, but for different reasons. Hopefully we can get back on the field soon.
You want the better video.
I want that good video. I like that quality video, man. I need that. Hardest thing about being a live streamer is you never know what you're going to get from day to day.
Pays that. fucking hate him. Next to the Major League Baseball commissioner, Goodell would be the next one I would want to punch.
Not even. I would say probably Bettman because of the way the NHL's been handled the last 20 years.
Bettman just needs to be fucking have his cock cut off and just thrown it away somewhere. That guy's a fucking idiot.
Anthem time, everybody. Be quiet. Show some respect.
Are we singing the anthem?
It's playing on my end already.
On my end.
Wow, I'm a little bit ahead. That's crazy.
I had to set it up on a big TV.
Let me switch this up real quick. Be right back.
For the greatest country in the world.
Alright, I'm back.
Get it.
All right. So everybody's speculating Burrow here at number one. Guys, what are your thoughts on Joe Burrow based on last season at LSU? He really came in, and boy, did he make a statement. 15-0 as a starting quarterback. Absolutely dominated the playoffs against both Oklahoma and Clemson. Could Burrow be the guy who breaks the curse for Cincinnati?
Nope.
No.
No.
Doesn't he want Eli and not sign with Cincinnati?
It's got nothing to do against Burrow. It's just they don't have the people around them. That division's too tough, Joey.
He ain't even gonna sign.
Think so.
Exactly.
Absolutely right. Just absolutely.
Does he pull an Eli?
He ain't gonna sign.
He's pulling Eli. He's gonna pull an Elway.
He'll pull an Elway.
Wow.
I
watched his one interview because he's from Ohio. He said he would play for any team, but a lot of kids say that, so we'll see. Hopefully, that Ohio factor make him be like, all right, I'm gonna be the hometown guy. Wow, but yeah, he's from Ohio. That much I know.
I mean, the last great quarterback you would actually have to say from Cincinnati. You can't call it Carson, so Esiason?
Yeah, I mean, you got to go back to Boomer, and Boomer was way before my time.
I mean,
We started watching Ken.
Oh my God.
But my first football memory was the first time my first memory watching Boomer.
I think the first football memory I can clearly remember might be the miss kick. Christie goes wide right.
That's Super Bowl.
That's a damn good game, though.
In fact, actually, what was his
Giants in the Super Bowl. Ravens beat the Giants. No game. Was when the Ravens beat the Giants in the Super Bowl.
So I was a junior in high school when that happened.
Okay.
I literally skipped school parade.
Okay.
Nice.
You little yo big and giant. Oh my.
Ken's gonna have a heart attack over here.
I literally that was not a fun night in Baltimore because that was the very first time I ever been to Baltimore.
Oh, okay.
So we got introduced to the city real quick.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
So, needless to say, I'm much more familiar now. I know where I belong. And now we're going to see all these ridiculous ass commercials about COVID-19 and thank you.
I know.
Be safe. God, it's just depressing.
Yeah, I was looking forward to a night where we don't talk about COVID because like it's everywhere right now, literally.
Well, if they're going to say all this, get it all out of the way in the beginning, and then let's go football.
God bless.
Okay? We don't need to go back and forth. Okay.
Get the draft done with. Let's just move on.
The Six Flags guy. You dance all the time.
Oh God, the old man.
Yeah.
I'm a fat guy getting down, folks. Pennsylvania.
This spring.
For COVID, it's my under me.
Yeah.
It's just heartbreaking.
We had turf fields lined up where you go. Nothing.
Breeze in Pennsylvania coming. I mean, County, Keystone, and Yaffle was all supposed to boom this spring. That was going to be a huge deal for getting 9-man going in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. I mean, Yaffle in general, we had much stuff playing, and then all of a sudden COVID came in and just annihilated everything.
Oh, we'd all be, I don't know about you all, but I'd be in Ocean City right now.
Yeah, that was the plan. Ocean City, if it happened, trust me.
No, Christ, we would have been in the same boat.
Sure.
I would have loved it, man. I was excited for Ocean City this weekend. I hope we can get something rescheduled. I really do for the fall, even though I know there's things. What's going on over there, Kent?
Painted shirts.
Okay. Just making sure.
I did want to ask, hey Dietz, what is your thoughts on the breaking news of the race that they were trying to make moves for this guy?
For Deshaun Hopkins, I would have cried like tears of joy. I mean, it's the most explosive run. Wow, that is the most. Zach Taylor, I'm sorry. No, it's something that we desperately need. It's why I've been clamoring, and granted, I hate the guy, for AB. I know we've talked to him. I know there hasn't been anything official. But if that guy can keep a great game with confidence, so he's got fan on the team. So I hope something happens because we need to watch.
It's like his close cousin too, like grew up together cousin. So
wow,
I can see it happening.
That's blood.
Yeah,
like you don't kind of dick around when you have blood.
Yeah.
So true.
We'll see. But at the same time, do the Ravens want to handle that PR nightmare?
No, I don't know. We'll see.
It's risk and reward. I mean, to be honest, I think it all depends on what happens tonight.
It's got a nice little kitchen going there. I'm digging the inside. I like the way I like houses, so like I'm digging the inside of people's places.
That's why I'll never do
This is like
That's just
we were broadcasting in someone's house before it was the mainstream thing.
Don't be shocked. You got a house in Florida.
one day I'll have a nice kitchen like that. We'll be up in there.
Don't be shocked if what room? I didn't catch any of that.
You got a house in Florida.
You got a house in Florida?
Migrate to Tampa Bay too. His suspension, if he gets suspended, it probably at most be like 6 games.
No, but Arian's already said he doesn't want anything to do with him.
Oh, okay.
But at the same time, look what he just brought on. A $10 million run.
So, no, you might.
He's just too good to not take a chance.
And that's what I mean.
If the guy really wants to play football, he's going to something. You're not sure than whatever it is.
Every year, you know, now see what's going on. But some one of my guys was saying he's having audio. That wasn't saying anything.
Hey, after that shit hard, yo. I'm talking all the time. That shit, yeah.
It's pretty choppy.
Yeah. About his hair, man. Not getting made.
Joey, are you sharing this on the Maple site as well?
I was going to, but it's choppy. It's going in and out. Let me see what I can do real quick. They haven't done any picks yet.
Because honestly, the 9-man board was really clear.
You said it's clear?
Yeah, the one of the 9-man boards is really clear.
Okay, hold on.
Rome's off.
I was going to bed. They haven't done any picks yet.
Oh, Chuck, you're. Here.
Sorry about that. I was just checking for audio quality. Sounds like it's coming back in. It is the first time I'm trying to. I was testing the audio copy, but a little bit. Yeah, we're still in. Oh, Atlanta was talking about trading number 2?
They reported that a couple days ago. No, the big action's going to be 3 and 4. 3 and 4 definitely don't be there.
Atlanta doesn't have enough picks to move up. I mean, you would have to be the number 1 this year, the number 1 next year, probably 2, 3, and 4 this year. It would be huge.
No, the Redskins aren't going to let Chase Young go.
Yeah.
No. The shitty part is the talent. I am 100% hating. The first 3 teams really are just nothing but dumpster fires.
See, I don't see, with everybody, with the front office gone, Ron Rivera, Manusky gone, I mean, that's better.
It is. I'll say that, but it's still it's a lot of involved. I'll stay at 2, but 3 and 4 are the interesting part. 3 and 4.
Are they going to actually do the... Oh, pick is in. Could you imagine?
You imagine that what Baker was drafted. They drafted Baker Mayfield's going to be the number 1 pick.
Speaking of that draft, could you imagine if the Browns went Saquon at 1, Lamar at 4? They still had the 35th pick. They could have grabbed their center at 33. They could have grabbed Deontay Jackson.
To be fair,
in the middle of that second round, you could have grabbed him at 35 for that corner.
second season at Louisville that made his draft stock go down a little bit, and why he didn't get picked so high like you would have thought he would be.
I mean, he's still in number 1. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take the final pick, and especially when it's my squad. Like, that's, to me, it was just, when he first came in, I didn't know, because, Joe won us a Super Bowl.
I think he's an elite talent, right?
Elite. But when Lamar started running
I think they're about to pick
and
Joe.
more running,
Dell's announcing the pick on my end.
Big shot.
Burrow.
oh, Joe Burrow.
Dude, I'm so shocked. I didn't expect this.
I did not see that happen.
No, I certainly did not see Burrow coming. I would have thought they were going to go with
Here is our number. Okay, we got a lot of people in the league that support the Redskins, man. Let me Dina in here, man. Redskins don't make a small move. If I'm not
it's a nice uniform. So, Kent, you're a Redskins. Who do you pick here?
Oh, it's Chase Young. Chase Young.
Local products, I like it. He's a high motor kid, really good talent. Ross, you're shaking your head, you're rolling your eyes. What do you mean? What's going on, Ross? Yeah, what do you mean?
One generation, you don't.
Yeah, you don't. Much better.
God, what scares me about this kid is his time. He's going to be in it.
He's like, I liked Burrow last year at LSU. He was impressive.
Fucking stupid.
He made Oklahoma look stupid. It was insane.
That's just quarterback killers.
Oh, it's. I mean,
They're going to come after you. Put it out.
now, but here's the big thing: you start him right away.
No.
Take 7.5 from every
So,
NFL
Andy
season.
Dalton's
No, Andy Dalton's not there.
Oh,
Andy Dalton, where did Andy Dalton go? Let me look that up real quick.
Andy Dalton's a free agent,
Is he still a free agent?
or he was. Dalton's a free agent.
Ordinarily on the Bengals, according to Wikipedia.
Hey, we don't talk 30-30 club in here.
Famous Jameis.
He's going to be a Steeler.
Would you take him over Roethlisberger, Judd?
Absolutely. You know I don't like that.
I know you don't like
He's going
Ben.
to get an ingrown toenail and he'll be out because he has that 30 teeth.
Have you ever had an ingrown toenail?
Yes, I actually
That is
have
the
many.
worst pain ever.
That's career-ending injury.
It ended, whose career? It ended Deion Sanders' career.
That's actually why I retired. One of the reasons.
Deion Sanders' career. It ended, Jonathan Ogden, too.
You can have those removed, man.
Toenail.
Ingrown toenail out for career.
Retire.
it's that turf toe. It's where
Yeah, turf toe.
it's where your toe slides up into your toe.
Yeah, not an ingrown toenail.
Yeah, I know.
Turf toe, ingrown toenail, same thing.
Sound about the same to me. It's a toe.
Yeah.
Can't fix it because
Nick is in.
Stop to numb it up, you can't walk. Foot fell off.
The Jared Goff, that's not a good thing.
Oh, God, no.
No.
They literally just compared him to Jared Goff on the NFL Network broadcast, though.
They showed us the first one was Tom Brady.
Okay, that's true. Now they're showing Tannehill, so now, okay, maybe he's a mix of every guy. I don't want to
Oh, God. Now I see the comparison.
That man has a police vision behind him.
They try to say if Goff and what's his face had a kid together.
If Goff and Tannehill and Brady had a kid together, he'd be Joe Burrow. Yeah,
That's what they said.
basically.
That's pretty much.
Kent's like going no. Let's see who do they got here. Let's announce the pick.
Well, his internet's choppy.
Someone had antenatal cable and had to like. That's like, or like they don't have internet because they just don't want to have it.
You know, you can tell that's part of the
I forget how like young these kids are. Joe Burrow literally looks like he's fresh out of high school.
whatsoever.
It really isn't. That hat needs to go away. I'm not a fan of these NFL draft hats this year, especially the Rams draft here. Yeah.
Yeah, draft sucks.
Looks like they're Chase Young's house. So, Ken, all right, Chase Young. What difference can he make in year one? What can he bring to the table? Do you feel like they have the line depth to help him out, or do you feel like he's going to be the one guy in the line who can go?
No, he's going to be a three-down player. He can play both the right end and the left end. He can steal out of that. A lot of times, Kerrigan, the back door is wide open. And those two big Alabama guys can hold that middle down. If you put the able to on a 4-3, he's going to have an immediate impact.
I feel like, yeah, I agree on that. He could definitely have an immediate impact. He stood out to me at Ohio State, and the Redskins, they're at the end of the Gruden administration. I feel like this is a good first step.
Right.
Yeah, no. Kid, all for the team. He grew up watching most likely. I see it. So it's a dream come true for Chase Young. Gotta love it.
I didn't realize he was even from Memphis.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So the question, who does Detroit go with here 3? I don't know any Lions feel like Detroit's going to lean towards here. This team, I feel like this is a do or die year if you are Matt Patricia.
If you're smart, you try and trade down and get more capital.
Yeah.
If you're forced to make a pick, Kuda.
Well, as long as it's not a wide receiver for Detroit, I think he'll be okay. Yeah, I mean, you're probably looking at what the is that the corner? Is that the corner?
That's the corner.
Okay, yeah. I mean, either that or you take an offensive line. An offensive lineman to me are always great picks. You never have too many top.
It's a safe bet.
And Stafford needs better protection than what he's gotten the last couple of seasons.
Well, you got to make sure Stafford's able.
Yeah. Broken back.
Stafford,
I think you could trade to the Giants or Dolphins or something. Giants, Dolphins, Jags. Somebody trades up.
about to see 2 minutes and 56 seconds to go over here.
To see Oakland jump up here.
So
Las Vegas.
I was nice looking, don't get me wrong. But it's sad.
I still think the Giants or Dolphins.
If the Las Vegas Raiders can match what the Knights do, they'll pack the stadium just for the pregame show.
I agree, Ken, 100%. I feel like the Vegas Raiders can match the success of the Vegas Golden Knights. Perhaps they could lose to a DC sports team at the championship too.
They're taking off.
They're already ready to make the pick, but they got to wait for the player before they make the pick.
My end says then.
Same here, my end.
Selected somebody.
I can tell. Shout out to Rome for streaming draft. Waiting for a second.
I'll say Herbert.
I think Herbert too. That comfortable that practically could not feel it at all. He did not 45 minutes. Talking,
Yep.
I agree. This one is Super Bowl. Big what? Back for the Super 70. If you to win AJ McCarron was off game.
Does a great job on giving players with more talent than his opponent. Saban cannot coach from equal levels. That's why he failed on Miami.
Trying to add someone to the call.
Is there Giants representative?
Giant fan, let me know.
I know Freddie Lewis is one, but Freddie don't like to talk in front of the camera.
Trying to get Cam in on his chat, but it won't let me.
Oh man, probably got to show it against Maryland.
The thing about Eddie like tonight. What? I thought it was a good one.
It was good.
There's Cam.
What's up, Joe?
What's up, presented?
That's the first round. And on these 6
What?
I can only imagine. I don't even know what.
Hey, at least you guys are drafting tonight. I got
As do I.
I get a little
Because
into
the
it.
Steelers.
I don't think so. I think Minnesota will fine. You'll be all right.
Yeah, but that's mortgaging the future to make the fans happy right now.
I'll be right back.
Bingo!
They don't make that trade. They're picking them to be the top 5 because they were going to be terrible. Minka Fitzpatrick won them 2-3 games last year easily by him being on the field.
Yeah. Calling a coach trying to save his job.
That's exactly what it was. Make the fans happy today, and that's it.
Who are the Giants going to draft?
Well, they're about to pick, but I expect them to pick. With Big John going to Washington, they're going to need a left tackle.
Yeah.
It's the the big tackle from I want to say Texas. I don't know, it might be Texas.
Wasn't the guy from Bama they were talking about?
Wills. I know it began with a W. But got to protect Danny Dimes. Danny Dimes got.
Oh!
Yes.
Gotta step out for a second. Oh. Sorry about that. Trying to fix this. Hold on.
Get back to the draft. What are these commercials? The draft will be commercial for you.
Joey, I don't know if I'm going to be awake till pick 17, but I got to get up at 4 in the morning.
Shit, I'm not gonna be awake at pick 28. Wait, they're going so slow.
Yeah, so far. Have the Giants picked yet?
No, not yet. What time is it? It is. Yeah, it's 8:44. They got 3 picks.
I just can't wait to see Jason Garrett in all his glory in New York.
What
I
you?
have absolutely no problem with Jason Garrett.
Hated in Dallas. I went out to the Redskins game, Dallas Redskins game, the last game of the season, and I had people literally offering me money to buy the shirt off of me.
Wow.
Yeah, they booed him off and everything. He's terrible. I hate that guy.
Of wasting people's lives, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's just one disappointment after another. I had to deal with Tony Romo getting us right there and then throwing interceptions every year. Then I got very good, Jeff. There's his go-to. I actually met him. He's actually a really nice guy, but he just sucks. I still want to kick him in his shin. He's terrible.
All right, the Giants come in.
About time.
I'm on the lineman.
Been a,
From Iowa up for big guy from Alabama. We won't need a tackle.
Who's that real big guy from Maryland that
Yeah.
That's me.
Markel Simpkins, draft him as an offensive lineman. He's a utility knife.
do you guys? No, I don't know. I don't know about going Markel Simpkins.
He should have went number 1 overall.
But we'll see. Joe Judge. Well, he's worked for Belichick and Saban, so he's got that going for him.
So did Matt Castle.
That's also true.
Oh, man.
Is Rome back?
So, when I last really on, oh, yeah.
Hey, Rome, is that a Tampa Bay hat you got on your head?
Hey, look, bro, I've been a Patriot fan for 20 years, yo. I can't turn back now, bro.
Hey,
They haven't lost for 20 years.
yeah, try being a Cowboys fan for 20 years. then you're doing something.
Try being a Redskins fan.
Yeah, I feel for you. I got respect because they're loyal. They're loyal.
I've had a pretty good 20 years, I think. 1 and 2 ain't bad in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, man. I think it's for you, man.
Ravens fan.
Giants picking.
I'm from that's who I was thinking.
Andrew Thomas.
I didn't think that. I was thinking Riff or Willis. I wasn't thinking.
Jerry, is it Green or
Things good.
Jerry?
They're divisional, bro.
Why?
Bro.
Oh, gentlemen, you are fucking terrible.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Steelers will win. I want them to be back at the
We had a Miami Dolphins rep, but he's not available. That's a good highlight, though.
That's a pancake. Big man. That's a good one.
So they drafted a Van
He's definitely smart.
But a multi-order.
All right, man. This is who I want to see. My division. Who are the Dolphins about to? What are they about to do?
quarterback.
I don't see it. I'll be shocked if they get to it.
Four.
Could have been wearing a mask on TV
They're
in
going
his
to try
own
to grab that
house.
Willis.
That'd be wild though if they actually do go ahead and actually
That is a nice suit
NOL.
that man has on, everyone. At least kids still got their suits on. Ain't no dryers, but I still dig the kids that's wearing.
The worst general manager.
Who?
His name is exactly. You did ruin a franchise.
I mean, it's decision making in your front office where you're questioning everything they're doing at this point. That's basically the Les Snead Rams at age.
Hey, Joey, you know what I just thought? He's like 30-something years old, man. I think they might get a QB, man.
I would have to get a QB hero. I can't see.
It's Miami. They might pick two. I don't know.
Have to see what kind of player to.
We either get they either go lineman or they get Herbert.
I'm thinking Herbert.
What do you guys want? What would you draft here if you were a Dolphins?
I'd grab a lineman to protect whatever quarterback I grab later on.
Yeah, exactly. I picked up one of those tackles.
Well, wait a minute. Don't they have a pick in the first round, don't they?
They have 3 picks, I think.
For real?
Yeah. My draft.
Yeah. I think they go lineman and then grab Herbert later on.
I can see that now.
No, I would take two. I got three top 1 round picks. I'll take 2 tackles. Then I'll book in for a decade.
Pick is in. See what Dolphins got to do. It's crazy to think that the Dolphins at one point were considered, and then Brady and Belichick came along, and look what they've done ever since. It has been a rough 20 years for the Miami Dolphins. I mean, Dan Marino retired 20 years ago. I remember his last game at 62-7 Jaguars. So pick is in. We'll see what they say here. Let's see.
First 5 picks and no trade.
It's crazy. I would have thought somebody would be trying to trade up tonight. But perhaps the last few weeks maybe better go a little more conservative. We have to remember pro days were canceled.
Bless you, Cam.
Thank you.
So, dog.
I don't think he heard you.
He never hears anything.
Dude, it's going to be 2 a.m. before they get to the Cowboys pick.
That sounds about likely. See,
At this rate,
I'll tell you, back in the day, the draft was way worse because it was about 15 minutes per pick. It was on Saturday and Sunday, and you sat there in the first round from 12 to 8 o'clock most of the time.
I miss the Saturday, Sunday, though.
wow. So speedy.
Tua, yeah.
The league, man. They said that the NFL doctor said he's got like a chance of actually playing an entire first season healthy. Oh, dang.
That's
The other day on ESPN, I don't know if they leaked that to I don't know, but they said it was like a 10% chance.
Jut, you're shaking your head. What would you have done?
I would have went lineman.
Fair enough.
You're right. Jerry Jones is at the helm. He'll pick him up, but still no defense.
Yeah, I would have went lineman.
Yeah.
Oh. Question is, can he come back the same guy?
Hello.
Hey, Joey, it's showing that we're live is interrupted.
Is that what it's saying?
It shows that it's been, it's saying that it's been paused.
Hey, Joey, I got to jump off here. My 2 kids are back awake.
That's fine, man.
If I get them back down, I'll call back in.
All right. You can find where chat is. Yeah, it's not saying anything on my end. And let me That's funny. Yes, still on.
Yeah, making the pick. Kent's making a pick. Shit.
I'll be back.
He's going away.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, it says I'm still on the air from what I'm seeing on my screen, so. Yeah.
I think it had a fall moment, but because you made it reset right before it started. It's your fault.
Yeah.
Should just let it roll.
Dude, it was taking like 15 seconds to load Facebook. Yeah, I had to do something. I was like, this ain't good. I think it's because everybody's.
All right.
Probably is my laptop. My laptop's getting old.
Yeah, probably.
Clean it.
No, that was Dad calling. Want to know if I agree with the pick?
I thought you were making the next one, man.
I was about to say, Kent's the GM, about to make the call.
What y'all looking at with the Chargers? The pick happened. My father called and went, the Dolphins made a mistake.
I think Chargers go Herbert now. I thought Chargers would get crazy and take Tua, but I think Herbert goes there.
You think Herbert goes there?
I can see it. West Coast guy.
He's out west.
Ross, you're a former Chargers fan. What are your thoughts?
No opinion.
No opinion?
No.
Okay.
Oh, bro, don't be a fucking sourpuss. He know he wanted Tua. He wanted somebody. I know he got his eye on somebody.
I don't think they should draft Tua.
Well, Tua's already drafted, so they can't draft Tua.
Well, ask Ross who he wants. I know he wanted a quarterback. I know he wanted
Hypothetically, what would you choose here?
Herbert.
Herbert?
Yeah.
He'd go Herbert, he says.
I believe I will.
Yeah.
They draft a weapon and they sign Cam.
Sign Cam Newton?
Yeah.
There's process. I don't really care what they do.
I can see that.
I was picking your brain.
They have the weapon. I'm definitely believing they can. Or even if they get an offensive lineman, then I think they can.
Yeah, I'm saying Cam ends up as a Patriot or a Charger this year.
I hope Cam comes to New England. I wouldn't mind that.
Cam as a Patriot or a Charger?
That's a Charger.
Yeah,
A Charger?
I wouldn't mind it.
I can see it. Be certainly weird to see. I mean, Anthony Lynn in Buffalo, I think he had Tyrod Taylor, if I remember correctly, during that one season. If you guys remember when Anthony Lynn was interim coach for the Bills for that period, I believe he had Tyrod during that time. And read option. I feel like you can do the same with Cam Newton doing that, and that'd be the best bet to go with. Unless they can learn to develop Cam as a better pocket passer, which is something he's lacked the last couple of years.
What is up with Desmond Howard's forehead? That's like a 6
I love the observation, Ken. Rome zooming in on it right now. Got a massive forehead.
I know Tua hype. He had that camera all on him. He like, I ain't playing no soft 10, but I'm chilling.
Pizza Hut.
Years.
The pick is in, Jelly.
Chargers have a pick in.
I think one, well, at least one.
I thought he was going to be a successful NFL QB. Be a Notre Dame fan. Johnny Manziel, I did not believe was going to be successful.
See, I knew it because I just felt like Mike Evans was so good at Texas A&M that any QB could have threw that shit up to him for real in college. I don't know. It's not hard, but when we saw it with James Winston with him, it's not hard when you got a wide receiver like Mike Evans. Not to take away from Johnny Manziel's athleticism, but it's like, I don't know. I don't think you really get to test a QB true, like who does he have, like, throwing when you got a guy like Mike Evans? He got to be.
I mean, it's so easy. Jameis could do it.
Yeah, I understand, yeah. Wow.
What are your all's thoughts on Jameis Winston? Can he turn it around, or do you all feel like he's DOA?
He's going to be a Steeler. He's going to be a Steeler.
You go to the Steelers, he'll be good. But I don't.
He's going to be a Steeler.
Kent's giving a look like no, he don't want any part of it.
He need a fresh start. He need to go to the AFC and play the majority of them for a little bit. Too many picks in the NFC.
Well, if he's going to the AFC run, what about the Patriots and Jameis Winston?
I like him, but he has to learn to dump the ball off to the running back for a team. Herbert, pick his in.
Herbert.
And there it is.
And there's all the Charger fans in the world celebrating.
I don't see Ryan Rao on there, man. Ryan Rao celebrating with them in spirit.
And Bill Belichick turns Jameis Winston into a never criticize Bill Belichick again.
Yeah. And Bill got some proving to do. He wasn't supposed to let Brady get by any means.
Well, for Patriots have the second most draft picks in this draft, and they have over 100.
That's why I don't care about the first round. I'm like, and get like 2 seconds, or maybe a second or a fourth. I don't know. I just feel like we need to get out of the first round right now. Rookie QB who I would take, honestly. I think if we're going to get a QB, I like Jalen Hurts, honestly.
Yeah.
He's going to be in Vegas.
I like Jalen Hurts.
Hurts is going to be in Vegas.
You think so?
Yep. Oh, they did sign Mariota, though, so I don't know. Maybe not.
So, question now: what does Carolina do here? New era beginning with the Panthers. The Cam/Ron Rivera era finally over. Where do they start now?
Carolina, their defense.
They're going to pray.
They are in need of help, I will
Who's
say.
Who do they have a quarterback right now?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, because I want to double check that, actually.
Who's that guy from West Virginia? He's still there, isn't he?
Will Greer should
Will
be
Greer?
there, yeah.
Jimmy Clausen.
Jimmy Clausen is not the quarterback, Ross. Teddy Bridgewater is there, so I think Teddy Bridgewater will be the starter.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so they should be fine there.
Carolina, yeah. So I don't think that's the QB. They don't need one. They just gave McCaffrey some money too.
Couldn't get him.
Yeah.
Couldn't get him.
I couldn't get him. He said he didn't. He left me on red.
Why? Don't be surprised if they get a wide receiver right here.
It would help out. The Panthers receivers right now are literally Robbie Anderson, Pharaoh Cooper, Ishmael Hyman, Damian Jean-Pierre, Keith Kirkwood, DJ Moore, Seth Roberts, Curtis Samuel, DeAndre White.
Robbie Anderson went to the Chargers?
Robbie Anderson's on the Panthers.
Robbie Anderson?
Yeah. And, of course, they have Christian McCaffrey, who's the every down back.
Don't fuck with his head, y'all. Oh, come on, people. Since it ain't no, like arena.
Right. I mean, come on. I mean, put the draft on one side and the commercial on the other.
Yeah.
Do what the WWE does. Come on.
I mean, it's just simple. And yet, They make it so complicated. I don't comprehend it. Like, in this day and age, just get the draft done ASAP. Don't drag it out to 2 in the morning.
Get the draft done, and you can have all the conversations and do all the analysis tomorrow morning. You got a whole day to talk about it before. Hey, have you ever been to the draft live?
I've never been to the draft live. Have you been there, Ken? I see you got the draft shirt on.
Been to 3 of them.
You've been to 3 NFL drafts. Nice.
That's all right. New York twice. I got New York, Philadelphia.
Nice. How was it?
New York, it was inside. We got inside Radio City Music Hall. Oh, it was great. I mean, here, 1,000%.
That's awesome.
Outside, didn't get as much of the atmosphere. It was a big party going on. It was announcing. But, oh, wow. Inside the Radio City Music Hall. And it's free. It's free to go to the ground? Yeah. That's why that shit be like that. Because everybody be, oh, I no wonder it be fucking so packed like that for the Giant fans. Like, oh, I see. You just get in line, and they come in, okay, we can take 150 people. They go. When somebody leaves, you go back, somebody else goes in. When you leave, get a wristband for the next day, and then when you come in, oh, hey, wristband. Yeah. Go in. Hey, the NFL Live, man. I ain't know that.
That sounds like a blast, man.
Surprised that shit don't sell out. That shit surprised that shit don't sell out. Like, build capacity. Sorry, guys. The dog hears everybody but can't see anybody. Yeah.
I would.
Commercial. Oh wait, no it ain't. No it ain't. I thought it was. BD commercial.
It's back on my end, Rome. Well,
back on your end.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey's talking. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm watching your Baltimore ad right now, and I'm trying to figure out why that's a thing.
Oh, you know why, bro? I'm dead ass on ABC, bro.
I'm on NFL Network. I think they're showing different coverage.
What are you on?
No, I'm on NFL Network.
So we got me on ABC. Who watching it on ESPN? Alright, Kent on ESPN. Joey, you on NFL Network, I'm guessing?
Yep. They're showing Matt Rule right now, and they said the pick is in, but they're taking an hour.
That's why they're running commercials on Ring.
Yeah, because it's different channels.
This is talking about colleges right now. They're talking about colleges on how many got drafted.
I think this has been commercial free.
Hey, Joey, bring Andy on.
Andy wants to get on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Boo.
Who are you booing? All right.
Brown, defense, called it.
Gotta get Andy in here. Perfect. See, we got him on.
How you doing, boys?
Doing good. How are you?
Tired of my houses?
Yeah, I could put it like 10%.
What's that?
I got. The problem is I'm backlit instead of frontlit. Derek Brown from Auburn. I'd have gone Simmons if I was them. Well, you just lost keep around something. I mean, Thomas Davis is gone. So I mean, I gotta get a linebacker somewhere. What did you, Andy? Yeah, I can sit on the couch right now.
Who's watching the stream?
What's that? Who's watching the stream? I got problem is I'm backlit instead of frontlit.
Yeah, I hear myself talking.
Brown from Auburn. Yeah, I'm behind everything.
Well, if you're watching the stream, you are going to be behind everybody.
I'd have gone Simmons if I was there. Yeah, you gotta mute it. Sorry.
It's all good, Andy.
All good.
So what you guys think of the hire of Matt Rule for the Panthers? We saw the success he had at Baylor and at Temple. Do you feel like the game could translate for him to the next level, or do you feel like this is yet another college coach that's a hot commodity that's going to burn out in a couple of years?
He was good. He was good there. He got some good talent on the offense in Carolina. So who knows? A lot of young coaches do have success. So he might. He's in a division that's going to be really tough now. So it's like, damn. His first year, he really going to get tested. You got to play Brady twice and Brees twice. So
yeah, he goes defensive lineman or something.
I think that's why he got that D tackle too. So he's like, fuck, I got to go against Brady and Brees twice. I got to find a way to get to them. And I think that's a good guy that'll help him. Cardinals picker, and who y'all think the Cardinals are from y'all's view of them last year?
I wonder if there's a running back for Arizona. I mean, I feel like they need to utilize a running back some way, somehow to help out Kyler Murray. I know Cliff Kingsbury is a run-and-shoot guy going back to his days at Texas Tech. But at the same time, in order to have success in the NFL, you got to have some kind of running game, some semblance of one. And maybe if you can get that big time, if you can get some kind of big time back to help out Kyler Murray, it could boost him. I don't know anybody who could really stand out for this year. Well, Isaiah Simmons, linebacker Clemson, I like it. I like the defense overhaul. That defense was atrocious last year.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of part of that is the fact that Cliff Kingsbury has to learn to have some kind of defensive game. And that was something that did not exist last year at Arizona whatsoever. They were too.
Look at all the spots he played at different positions, y'all. That boy is talented.
Yeah. Yeah, he's good.
He is. I agree. Racy Travis Etienne.
I think you lost Andy.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know where he went.
He said it was the lane.
I think that's where he was going wrong with. I mean, I'm good on night.
Yeah, I have a here, so
I need to get another beer, actually. That's what I'm in need of. Simmons was an absolute monster at Clemson. And I feel like coming to Arizona, he's going to boost them up, even though they still need secondary help. That secondary is still a mess. And it was one of, if not the worst units in the NFL last year. I watched
That's the
Jared.
nice thing about Simmons, though. He plays everywhere. He plays linebacker. He plays safety.
That is a nice thing.
Lines up.
That is the nice thing. You do get a versatile athlete in him. It's just a question of can they fill the other needs going on in the defense that, frankly,
Fans is in a lot of linebackers already, so he'll bring a different vibe to that defense for sure. I watched him this year over the years with Clemson. He just has athleticism on like virtual talent to me.
Isaiah Simmons, Cardinals. Whoa, mama. Solo cup.
The Jaguars, we just got Marquise Lee from off the Jaguars, the Patriots. So I think the Jaguars might take a wide receiver here. It might.
somebody asked me if what kind of draft value the Jaguars could get out of Yannick Ngakoue. Sorry, I'm butchering his last name. What do you guys think? Do you feel like there's any draft value in Yannick, or do you feel like that's something that Jacksonville would be lucky to get a high pick out?
They'll be lucky.
That's who that was something the Jaguars fan proposed to me was a scenario of them trading him away for another pick, which I can't quite see them getting in unless they bundle with another pick themselves. They do have 2 picks in this first round. Curious to see what they got. They could thank the Rams for that one. The Jalen Ramsey trade, which I don't agree with whatsoever still. But, can't go back on that now.
Keep it a buck. You know you happy y'all got Ramsey.
We got him, but exactly what I wanted to trade away, but you know how it goes.
Yeah. What did y'all give up again?
I think we're not giving up anything else.
Oh, y'all ain't trade? Wait. Y'all only trade the player for Ramsey? Y'all ain't give up no first round?
We gave up our first round for Ramsey. We haven't given up anything else after that except for players, but I don't think we have any more draft stock or commodity to trade for anything at this point. Unless we get a late first round pick, but I don't know who we take.
Unless y'all trade his ass back.
It wasn't the best decision we've made the last couple seasons, but the way we've been running things have been the best others. Thank you, sir. Really appreciate you.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Thank you, Rose.
I don't know. I think that rocked y'all organization. Y'all still won. Fuck, y'all won 10 games last year. In my opinion, y'all still should have won the fucking playoffs.
We won 9.
It was 9? Oh, okay.
Now, if the 14-team playoffs were in effect this last year, we would have made it. That's another thing. What do you guys think of the new playoff format? 14 teams going forward. Too many? You like it, Kent?
I like it.
I love it.
I like it.
I love it. Seed is the only seed that gets a bye.
I like that.
No more of this tanking of each 17 teams. I got the number 2. I got the number 2 seed, so I'm good with that.
Raven Show
Win. Be the best.
Yeah. Raven Show last year, that bond shit don't mean nothing. So I'm glad they made it to where only one team get it. Giving 2 teams, one team should get it, and that's more reasonable. The best team gets the bye.
Some teams don't like the bye.
Yeah.
Some teams don't do well with that week off.
Tom Brady loved it for years.
Hell yeah, for sure. Look at when we didn't get one. We ain't never do good one.
Old man needed that extra week of rest.
Yeah, but Brady could have sat the last 3 weeks of the season.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean,
Definitely for us losing to the Dolphins anyway, I'm like, fuck, he could have just rested.
if you take a look at the fact that the Patriots are 14-6 without Tom Brady since 2008, what does that say?
That's our man, Castle. Man,
That's
Castle.
That's because it's the system, not the quarterback.
But it's not entirely the system though, man, because you can't put nobody there and just get. I don't think
Really?
the quarterback winning them 6 rings, man.
Matt Castle went 11-5. Right? Took
And
the
with-
Patriots to the beat them in the playoffs, got paid $1 billion,
Yeah,
screwed the pooch.
he didn't win. He didn't finish the ring though. Don't get me wrong, I was behind him because I was like, oh shit, he proved me wrong. But just I don't know, it's just something about Brady's passion. I just think different from everybody else's.
So here we go.
So, and the organization ain't help us out, ain't helped him out enough, and I think that's played the fact of him leaving. I watched Brady take pay cuts my whole life as a fan, and
Oh, come on. He ain't taking pay cuts. Giselle's got $1 trillion under the sun.
yeah,
That man was a dependent.
yeah. Then we ain't helped him out though. We got rid of Antonio Brown, got rid of Gordon. It's like we ain't bring nobody. Gronk ain't come back, so it's like I just felt like with Gronk coming back just showed to me the Patriots didn't do enough with the wide receiver to help Brady stay there, in my opinion. So,
That's a publicity stunt.
you think so?
Yeah, that's a publicity stunt. You're going to get somebody running out there during a preseason game, tackle Gronk and pin him for the 24/7 WWE Championship belt.
That would be
Gronk looking skinny like Joey Galloway out there, man. He's gonna be a wide receiver. He's too skinny to play tight end right now.
Yeah. I thought he was staying in the WWE. I thought he's ready to stay there. And I come see him. I'm like, all right. I'm like, this Rona just got everything. Like, all right.
That was a bad throw. Like, and all I'm seeing is bad throws.
Yeah.
Hey, Joey, they replaced Ramsey, man.
I feel like you got a couple of years of this guy. He could really help out this defense at Jacksonville.
That's good.
They've definitely needed to replace Ramsey after what happened, and I feel like this is a good first step to getting that defense back on track to where it was in 2017. I like the pick for they need. They need to fill that position.
Pat Mahomes.
Well, you have to. They got rid of AJ Boye as well.
Yeah. So this helps out. It makes sense. Good pick. Local products. A lot about them. They've definitely read about them. They've done their homework.
You don't see a lot of the entourage in these guys' houses.
I know. They following the rules. No more than 10.
Well, no, they only showing no more than 10.
Good shit. Look, he following it. Oh, that's an executive. Never mind. Andrew Bird, this is a strong year for you. Make the right decision, man. What's up, Fletcher? Dang, Goodell, you got caught. That was on TV, bro. He said, go back down. Thank you. Downstairs.
See, Cleveland adds somebody else to the call.
Offensive
I'm okay
tackle.
with that.
I am too. They need line help. Baker was getting killed last year.
He was. That's one thing I'll take away from the criticism. He definitely didn't have a lot of help on that O-line.
Yeah. Now, where do the Jets go?
That's interesting. I think they go line as well. Honestly, no, you got to replace Robbie Anderson. I think they get the wide receiver from Alabama.
Or do they go Oklahoma, the C.D. Lamb guy?
C.D. Lamb, I think that would definitely be a big pick from them. That offense needs spark.
Or, fellas, do they get Jefferson from LSU?
Anderson sits a little bit longer.
You think he's a little bit longer?
Yeah. I still think C.D. will be the next wide receiver taken. Or first.
Yeah.
Oh, I had to
Maybe
look.
Ruggs, open it up a little bit. But
Oh, damn, he even played right tackle, too. Showed the eye.
So what do you got? There'll be college football this upcoming fall. All this footage is making me wonder. I really do. Like, I can't imagine without it.
A lot of states, I think, will reopen up. A lot of places will reopen up by July. I think everywhere probably will reopen up back up by July. For some weird reason, I kind of like feel it. Some places are thinking about doing that shit in May, so I think July definitely the main goal for I think America as a whole. Just for restrict traveling. I think fuck around and restrict traveling on like out of the USA.
Yeah, and that's something they've already made steps towards. I'm hoping we get a season.
Yeah.
I really do. It would be certainly strange to see a fall without college football, and especially with the NFL. We'll see how it goes.
Football with masks on. All fans have masks on. So, I don't know. I just don't think. I don't know. I don't see those two. At least the NFL. I don't see it stopping. It's stopping the show. So.
Yeah, I think so too, Rome.
All right. A lot of like strong differences.
You said you're going to bring somebody on.
He actually, I don't know what happened to him. I clicked him and it just didn't come up. I'll try it again though. I had him. It just didn't come on. See if we can get him. Facebook Messenger could be a little weird sometimes. You never know what could happen with it. So New York Jets drafting at 11. They brought in Le'Veon Bell last year to complement Sam Darnold. Obviously did not quite work out. Now here they are entering year 3 of Darnold. Now representing his San Francisco 49er party, commissioner of the Keystone Flag Football League.
You guys doing tonight?
We doing well.
I'm doing just watching.
Who the Jets going to take?
I'm going to say an offensive lineman.
You think they go O-line here, Eric? As Andy Hollis.
Could see first possible trade with this one too.
Well, the clock's running down. They're down to 1:56 to go. Well, it's the New York Jets do. Andy, what do you think the Jets are going to go with here?
CeeDee Lamb.
There'll be a big spark to that off. And Darnold does need the weapons.
I think it should be honors out there. Man, better than probably Stevie's out.
The Jets go off the line here. Okay, who's got the
If you guys turn your TV down real quick, not sure whose TV it is.
Mine?
Think so, Eric.
Yeah, man.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better. Thank you, sir. Andy, welcome back. Can you hear us? Okay, perfect. Welcome back, Andy.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. We're just glad to have you back on.
I got my co-pilot over here beside me in all Saints gear.
Glad to have a Saints representative. Awesome. Welcome to the show. So let's see what the Jets go with here at number 11. Jerry Jeudy ranks as Mel Kiper's best available. So we were talking about CeeDee Lamb. Why not Jerry Jeudy here despite the Wonderlic score?
What about Ruggs?
Yeah, man. Without having Robbie Anderson, they're going to take havoc in a wideout.
They say the pick is in. Let's see what they go with.
Mike, not worth right here.
Against Bryant, the guy that can go up to get the ball, but he also can run you the whole route tree. Or do you just want this freaking team? And then third, this guy can run this anybody and everybody.
Lamb is playing with Judy. But I think Judy's the better pick.
Waiting on the pick right now.
Oh, they're going to make the
They taking him.
Henry Ruggs the third? Okay, they're just showing guys. Okay.
I think they're going around to the different receivers.
Okay. I was about to say, I was going to question that one a little bit.
But the man got the new banner.
The pick is in.
I'm not sitting all night, man. If you run
Wow, no receiver there.
Mekhi Becton, okay. So they went line. And I believe that's what you said, Eric, was that they're going to go line here. So one as the Jets go with Becton on the line. And they're one happy family right now, and it's a beautiful sight to see.
Jerry Judy.
That's who they're getting, or that's what you're.
So the Raiders are up. Raiders now.
Yeah, Raiders for sure go pure Davis fashion with they go if they go old and they're going Ruggs just because he's the fastest guy on the field. They go CeeDee Lamb. I mean, I'm thinking Jerry Jeudy, but it may be CeeDee Lamb. One of the three are going right now.
I think you'll see back-to-back receivers.
That's a hell of a block.
Hey, this boy is putting people on their ass, man.
He is.
Dude,
Dude, I don't know if that many people could fit on that couch. There's got to be a weight limit.
It's gotta be, man.
I mean, his dad makes him look like he's tiny.
I was about to say, his dad looks like he could play on the line still.
oh, he's a jumper. He is 6'7", 360. And he runs for 5.
Buddy, he
He certainly looks the part on the field. We'll see how he does when the season kicks off. So the Vegas Raiders are up. First off, guys, what do you make of the Raiders moving to Vegas? Good, bad?
Certified clips, and he hasn't blocked somebody who's more than 200.
Yeah, but he can push a truck.
He hasn't blocked anybody who's more than 250 pounds. And all those clips.
Yeah, but that truck he's pushing is at least like 4. Like, it's heavy.
It's some big DRs, some big DNs that's gonna be coming at him in the NFL though, so he's gonna get tested.
Oh, he'll be tested early on, that's for certain. Especially in the AFC East. $20.28.
Please come in and bet right now.
I can totally see him on main event in 2028. I can totally see it. That's a nice stadium. Woo!
Yeah, because nobody.
That's how you know the days of anybody get on Hollywood.
Mike Mayock. Let's make the pick.
So this might be Henry Rugg. Ruggs is a Bama receiver.
You know that. Come on.
I guess you see CD Lamb going here. That's just me, though. They have to sort by fastest 40 time. Boo. See what they got. Ruggs. They went with Ruggs?
Raiders took Henry Ruggs.
Yeah,
Yes, they did.
fastest wide receiver, guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's an old school Raider
Al
pick.
Davis made the pick, man. Al Davis made the pick.
Back from the grave, Al Davis on that one. Yeah.
First round is the quarterback with the strongest arm or the fastest wide receiver.
Well, your 49ers are up here. What do you think they're going to go with?
Man, I don't know. We were high on Ruggs.
Who do you think?
That Kinlaw to replace Buckner. Yep.
Good trade down.
Trade down? There's been no trades yet. That's been the crazy part.
Yeah, we're 13 picks in.
We do need more draft picks. We don't have any in the second, third, or fourth rounds.
It's why I said they trade down.
Randy Moss.
Also need to Joe Staley's replacement. He might not make it this year.
Ain't Derek Carr?
Yeah, but in order to trade down, they have to have somebody who has to want to come up to get to the spot. I don't think teams really have a good idea of where guys are going to land.
Yeah.
Hey, Boogie says he's going to take a receiver.
A receiver? Okay, we'll see who to go with here. I mean, C.D. Lamb, Judy. A lot of good contenders here for the 49ers. Trying to get back to the Super Bowl for our second season in a row.
Wait, but Brennan Williams is the number to know about.
His thing is better corners are gone, so they're going to get a receiver now and pick up a corner. Well, we can play basketball. You can play football.
Ross, what do you think? Who do you think the Niners go with here? Yeah, I like it.
Joe Montana.
Somebody should leave these up. So
I was about to say, like, somebody should move.
Let's see what they come up with here. About the 18 picks remaining. No trades yet. That's the bigger shocker to me is that nobody's tried trading one yet. I mean, it is a different draft. There's been no scouting for over a month now.
yeah.
Yeah, he's got a robe on.
Yeah, it does.
Someone needs to turn their TV down just a hair. Man.
It's not on my end.
Yeah, I ain't even got it on, man. I'm just kind of scrolling through.
Yeah,
I'm listening to it through somebody. It's super
I
loud.
should mute it. So,
sounds like it's gone now.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I don't know. I'm on delay as far as mine versus you guys.
oh, wow.
They're just doing the Henry Ruggs video right now.
Yeah, they're showing Adam Schefter on our TV talking about whatever.
Yeah, mine's just set 310 right now.
Oh, really? 310, Andy?
Yeah.
We're on 158.
We just hit the 3-minute mark.
Wow, we're at 153.
'49ers just traded with Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay traded to move up one spot?
Man.
Oh, I'm going to go.
Jerry moving to Tampa.
Eric, it's your TV, man.
Is it?
Right before you said it. So it's your TV.
It's official. 49ers trade a pick to the Buccaneers. What on earth did who did the Bucs want so badly to move up one spot?
Another wide receiver. CD
They did.
Lamb.
They didn't move up one spot. They kept the 14th pick.
Oh, I
They got
see
the
that
back-to-back
now.
picks now.
Interesting. What a strategy by Tampa Bay.
Yeah, where in the heck did we go? Did they have 2 picks?
Oh my God! But what did they give up?
Did
That's what
Tampa
I'm.
Bay have 2 picks?
They already had 14. Now they got 13.
They traded Tom Brady.
No thanks.
Yes. Lewis Riddick had
No thanks.
Lewis Riddick had the ColecoVision football game in his back shelf.
So Tampa Bay moves up. No trade details yet. If you see any on your end, Eric, let me know.
They just switched picks. They just changed it. So they only move up 1.
They're going to grab that D lineman.
How is
Out
San
of South
Francisco?
Carolina.
That's the same thing that happened to the Bears a couple years ago. They swapped one spot with the 49ers.
Arians on the back got kicked out by his wife.
He's almost going to be outside near the strap.
Now they're having to smoke if I was him.
Chilling?
They wouldn't like that very much, but you know.
Why not? Who cares?
It's my house, right?
Man, I hope they get their anybody who put this man Brady told them he had to change the line to come back. Brady had to change the line.
One of the kids got plugged the plug like you only
All 9 games, all 6 wins. Lucky 3 losses.
So the question is, what all did Tampa Bay give up? Because I don't believe they gave up just the 14th pick. They had to give up more than just that to move up. They had to give up something more.
I'm figuring they gave up. They flipped the first. They give up at least the second.
First and the second, that makes sense. But why even
We
do
were
it?
looking for more.
They were afraid. The only reason I can tell you is they're afraid San Francisco is going to draft whoever they wanted. Or now, I don't know why you would even do it.
I don't know. This to me.
Let's see who they wanted. Boo!
I don't care for this.
Let's get out of this place. It's probably
CD Lamb.
CD Lamb?
Really?
Tristan Wirfs from Iowa.
They gotta protect. They gotta protect.
Yeah, that line was dismal last year. I agree 100%.
Hey, we won that trade because we weren't taking him.
Who's we?
Faster
Chicago.
The Niners were going to get an offensive tackle, so
We weren't taking him.
Yeah.
so whatever else y'all got.
I don't know why they swapped. I'll be right back, though.
Tampa Bay going broke for that Super Bowl this year, huh? Because I know they did something else wrong. Shit, I feel.
Hey guys, I'm
Right.
we need him. We didn't have any.
Homie out of town.
Tom Brady screwing the Patriots before Belichick could screw them.
Yeah. Something ain't right to me up there. But hey, I'm gonna see how everything's panning out. But
That's impressive. That's impressive.
man, he run a 4.8. Hey.
I'm back, guys.
He looks pretty good, though.
You think so? You like the way he looks, Ross?
Yeah, he looks pretty good.
Digging the footage? What do you guys? Good pick by the Buccaneers or bad pick by the
I think
Bucks?
they gave up too much for him, though.
You think they gave up too much for
I don't
us?
even know what they gave up, but I think they gave up too much.
At the combine, and when you look at how the game is doing today, the zone scheme, he has the offensive line.
So what do you guys think? Good pick, bad pick?
Bad picks, man. Bad trade. Bad trade. Yeah. Good.
They could have had him at 14.
It's more part of a win-down decision.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
He's athletic as fuck, too, to be an offensive tackle. So,
But I don't think the simple fact is you traded up a pick and gave something else up more.
Yeah.
But it's what did they give up, though? If they gave up, yeah, they definitely were. Somebody else is about to trade San Francisco.
Who do you got here?
TV is crazy still.
Yeah, I don't know whose TV that is. Ken, is it your TV?
I don't think mine's down on one.
I ain't even got a TV on, so
Yeah, we're just muted there.
yeah. I'm on this giant beanbag chair in a room that doesn't even have TV.
Where's that from?
How the hell are you watching this?
Oh.
He's
Yeah,
watching
I'm
your.
following it on my phone, man.
He's watching your feed, Rome.
Huh?
He's watching your feed.
Oh,
How they
I thought this was going to go for a Viagra pill commercial. I was about to say, oh shit. Cover the kids' eyes. We don't need that.
Eric, who do you got here for the 49ers?
I like Javon Kinlaw to replace.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, I heard. I think that's a good replacement for Buckner. We'll see what they do here. Minute and a half clock. Maybe.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, time's winding down again. Maybe another trade.
Well, why did they draft?
Yeah, the last pick.
Picks.
up there opens up next, and then somebody from Los Angeles.
No.
I'm expecting Lamb to go.
Tanner, did you see the details of that trade? Man, I want to know what they are.
I don't know how CeeDee Lamb's still on the board.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb should have gone by now, I would have thought.
Yeah, I thought he was a top 10 guy.
Yeah.
Maybe, well, 37 seconds. The Niners still picked up. Kind of getting flashbacks to Minnesota that time they missed out on their pick.
Didn't that happen to the Bears a while back, too?
Yeah, Bears missed their pick.
Pick is in.
Here we go. Let's see what the 49ers go with. The defending NFC champions trying to get back to the Super Bowl again this year.
Taking a receiver.
Eric's got a receiver. Is it perhaps C.D. Lamb?
Oh, that's who they're showing. They ain't announced it yet. That's Kinlaw.
If they don't take
Jerry Jeudy.
If they don't take C.D. Lamb, he gets the Denver next pick.
Well, they're showing all receivers right now, so.
Well, Kyle does like Alabama wide receivers, so.
Why not? I mean, Wonderlic test aside, Jeudy looked a part of Alabama.
So the Buccaneers gave up the round pick. A fourth? Yeah. Yeah, four.
Wow.
But they also gave the but for a fourth in the soccer also.
Javon Kinlaw.
Wow.
I'll take it.
All right.
Lamar said that they had the Buckner.
Eric likes to pick.
Yes, sir. I'll take it.
You called it, Eric. Yeah, definitely did.
We still pick at 31 receivers there.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Hey, keep the wide receivers, man. There's tons of wide receivers.
If we keep that pick, we might trade out.
That's why I think the Patriots. That's why they're for Charleston, buddy. I feel like we'll be able to get 2 wides this year in the draft. I just want us to get one of those guys, the CD Lambs of the world. So, or the Jeffersons from LSU would be nice.
Yeah, C.D. Lamb has gone this 100%.
You think that?
I thought they were going to the Broncos were going to trade up to grab C.D. Lamb.
Yeah.
But he fell to him here, so.
Yeah, lose nothing and gain a lot.
Yeah.
Watching the footage right now. Let's see, get a good look at him and see how he fared. Albeit they've cut to Denver, who struggled last year. The Broncos have struggled the last couple of years. They have not been the same team the Denver Broncos have since that Super Bowl run a couple of years ago with Peyton Manning and company. The question is, can Denver return to form this year and get back to that team and their winning ways? Gentlemen, what are your thoughts on the decline of the Denver Broncos since the Super Bowl 50? Very disappointing.
John Elway.
Yeah, same. I was about to say, I expected better.
You guys stubborn. They had something that could have done something with Tebow.
Yeah.
He could have broke the mold early on. Like everybody's talking about how Lamar's breaking the mold. Tebow could have done that if they weren't trying to take the square peg and put it into a round hole of a quarterback. You change that offense. Steelers fan, he broke.
They had there so back and for Manning instead the next couple was he wasn't a large part of winning that game. Judd, do you feel like Tim Tebow could have led the as Manning did?
Couldn't have. I mean, he was the round peg that they wanted to go into the round hole. They need to do something different with Tebow.
Hey, there's more than 10 people in that house.
I'm about to say, there is a lot of people in that house.
There's more than 10 people in that house, and there was a one mask on.
I think I saw one of the GMs drafting earlier with a mask on in his own house. So pick is in for Denver. Let's see what they go with here. 15 picks. What's that, Kent?
You were broadcasting.
And we've only had one practice go off the board. And everybody can see. A good friend of mine said, when you have the opportunity to stop, and look at his phone, just going to his. And Coach, the pick is in for the Denver Broncos. Let's see.
See what Fangio and company do here. Jerry Judy. So CD Lamb still haven't came off the board yet.
They don't need him unless they're moving somebody.
I don't know. Well, if not them, then what about Dallas at 17? We're back in, but we can't quite get a hold of him.
Hoping Philadelphia trades up to get him.
Does Philly have anything to offer, though? That's the real question.
Well, they were trying to move all the way up to 11 to get a receiver.
Or haven't seen yet. We'll see. Maybe different. Possessions in the new Falcons uniforms.
Yeah. Trash. Are they the same color?
Same collars, but it's a different design.
Wait.
Same helmet. It's just like the uniforms different. I'm not a fan of it, to be honest, but I will say a lot of the other new uniforms this year, especially the and Chargers.
Chargers win uniforms, man.
Chargers had an excellent redesign. Really dig the lightning bolt, and I really like the. How many shades of blue can a jersey have?
As long as powder blue's there, that's all that matters.
It's a pretty sharp uniform. I'm hoping the Rams come up in a good uniform when they come up in a few weeks. We won't. I'm scared.
When the quarterback drops his head, it's running. Hey, Joe, it's alright. The helmet with the red outline token, is that it? Yeah, it's looking at something, boo-boo.
The what?
Is it an all black helmet?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it, to be honest. It's not the best redesign for the Falcons.
Yeah, they could have did better, in my opinion.
Yep.
That shit kind of plain. That shit plain as fuck.
4 minutes remaining on the pick. We'll see if anybody trades up. I feel like this is a do. This is a do or die if you are Atlanta and or coach when they are in a place where. Yeah, like it's hard to come back for me, but ever since that.
And it's crazy, yo, Joey. When I say I shot and watched that whole game, like, yo, people were out here at my house, they left, and they were like, yo, bro, it was crazy. It was like, I was touched that you were fan, and you were not like, yo, I was just leave with him, bro. And I was like, I'm not. I won't come back, bro. One of the greatest games I ever watched.
What's that, Kent?
Somebody's TV's crazy again.
I can't hear you. The TV's drowning you out.
Washington has not. Yeah, he don't want to see that either. Oh, yeah. We'll get a second round pick for him. Give me a second and a fourth. Yeah, that's a good trade fee for sure.
Rejoining us right now from the Dallas Cowboys, Cam
Somebody's
Schiffer.
gotta kill their TV, man.
Hold on a second. If CD Lamb is still available.
I hope they take Xavier McKinney, but
He's gonna draft a punter.
I'm not. Nothing surprises me.
Hey, I think a punter. You guys do need some more special teams help.
Look, we got the best punter, one of the best punters in the game. Chris Jones not only punts, but he can hit the shit out of people too.
Honestly, they need to draft a parole officer.
They need a babysitter.
All right, I guess I'll be that guy.
They did have a team assistant that when Dez was going through his stuff, they made him
I remember that.
Dez around.
So right now we're on the Falcons. Yeah, Cam.
Sean Moats is sick right now.
Oh, real?
Oh yeah. I mean, you have all those players available, and they drafted defensive linemen.
Got Isaiah Simmons. They drafted a defensive lineman.
Yeah, we were trying to get Moats on the air, but unfortunately he was not able to make it
Somebody's
tonight.
got to kill their TV, man.
Yeah, whose TV is that? Yeah.
I don't know why Dan Quinn has a light bulb on his head.
Yeah. He looks like the Mr. Clean guy.
I mean, right.
That uniform is terrible. Please get it off the TV.
Hey, tell him Dan Quinn, man. They might make a decision.
Who they got? Who they got? Terrell, cornerback, Clemson.
Not bad. No, that's a smart pick.
Okay.
Judd, what do you think? You like it?
Hometown guy.
I guess it's a smart pick.
Hey, Rashad Cannon, he wants to know if the NFL has rented out Airbnb for all these players.
That's exactly what I just told my wife. They had to. There's no way they all live in mansions.
I mean, I'm like, good Lord.
They got some housing going on for them. I'll say that much. I'm kind of jealous of some of these places. Like,
A lot of nights so far, I was like, damn.
they're not even in the league yet, and they're living better than most of us. So in terms of what they got, it looks real good. They got some really fancy houses.
They said like either trade back or go for the edge rusher from LSU. I forget what his name is.
That first clip they showed us covering.
It'll be okay.
That's a good hit.
Dallas is up, Cam. You excited?
No, I'm terrified.
We're going to draft a quarterback to challenge that.
Yeah, probably. They'll probably draft Jake Fromm at number 17.
Oh, Lord. I'd hope not, man, for your sake.
I mean, it's been like 24 years, dude. What's another 10? Look at this.
What would you say is harder, guys? Being a Redskin fan or being a Cowboys fan?
Both. I can answer that. Being a Cowboys fan, because the Redskins, you know they're going to suck. At least Dallas will give you false hope until like the playoffs or the week before the playoffs, and then they suck. They flat out suck.
No, I can agree with that. I can agree with that because Washington has had little to no talent over the past 15 years.
Yep.
Dallas has had talent.
Yep.
It's continually.
Yep. Exactly. That's why it's worse.
And as a Redskins fan, it's been utterly to watch that team fail and burn year after year after year. I just can't wait until Jerry signs that $40 million contract a year for the next 5 to 7 years.
They're going to end up trading back. The pick's taking too long.
Go on to pick, and following them will be the Miami Dolphins. Mike McCarthy, what do you think of the hire, Cam, of Mike McCarthy as head coach?
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't hate it, but I can't not like it dealing with Jason Garrett for 10 years. I would rather have you as a head coach, Joey, than Jason Garrett. So anything better than
Thank you, Cam.
And that ain't no shade, man. That ain't no shade. That's the thing. Jason Garrett put them boys to a lot, man.
That would be absolutely hilarious. Beats the Cowboys and cost them a playoff spot.
You'll find me laying in my front yard roof.
Where did Jason Garrett go at? Is he
The Giants.
He's New York.
like their head coach or their offensive coordinator?
He's terrible, man. I don't care if he's a janitor. He sucks.
Damn, he went to New York. Damn.
In Dallas.
Yeah. Dak until Jerry Jones' grandson can enter the draft and draft.
Oh, they happy as hell, man. They about to pick somebody on defense.
I don't know. CeeDee Lamb's sitting there.
I would say Xavier McKinney.
CeeDee Lamb.
Jerry loves those local guys.
It's right. What they gonna do? Come on, Jerry.
Mike McCarthy has like the worst setup out of anybody.
Yeah.
Has Gatorade cups holding cats.
Where they got Mike McCarthy at? A Motel 6? Jesus.
Jerry looked like he at the stadium.
Jerry
Jerry lives at the stadium.
That dude, the money they got into that place is on.
Yeah. Listen, if I was Jerry Jones, I'd probably live in that stadium too.
Dude, that place is crazy. We did the tour when we were out there. That's the star.
President and GM. He said, "I'm doing this shit." That's the different definition of me, myself, and I.
Yeah, selfish bitch.
Me, myself, and I. Hell yeah. Owner, president, general manager. Damn, Jerry. He said he got at least let his son.
Stephen Jones has done a pretty good job running the Cowboys.
Stephen Jones does halfway decent. But his Jerry Jones' son, that's about it.
Oh, I was about to say, thank you. I was about to say, what's his son besides his son?
Pretty much, Stephen Jones is the brains that Jerry takes all the freaking credit for whenever something goes right.
Okay.
Hold on.
Selection is in for the Cowboys. We'll see who they go with.
Hey, I like that pick.
Yep, CeeDee Lamb.
Dallas ain't gonna have the best wide receivers in the NFC East.
I respect it. I love it.
How do you say where he's from?
Finally, CD.
Opelousas. All right. 4 a.m. comes early, fellas. I'm getting off here.
All right, Cam.
See you guys.
See you, man.
You too, man.
See ya. Cam Scheffler joining us.
I'm on a Facebook Live thing we're doing. There's like 5 of us on Messenger. Joey's.
Over. That's right. The 18th pick in the NFL draft, and Miami Dolphins back up again. Tua already. Kent, what do you think the Dolphins should go with here in this next pick?
They're gonna
Offensive tackle.
Yeah, gotta protect.
they're gonna draft.
You gotta protect that boy when he gets there. So I think they'll go on.
No, they're gonna draft that. Was that Love out of Utah State or something? Another quarterback, because Tua's not even gonna play this season.
They're going to run double quarterback. That's what they're going to do. I mean, it worked out for the Redskins.
Washington did that.
Huh?
Yeah. Some other crazy team did that.
Yeah.
What was that, a first and a third, though?
First and a fourth.
First and a fourth.
Yeah.
Jeez, I remember that deal.
And it got one NFC championship, one NFC East division championship. That was it.
Career in Oklahoma.
Huh?
You think they go Jefferson here?
Huh?
They go Justin Jefferson here?
Man, that would help. They need help on the line. If they're gonna go, if the Dolphins is gonna go with two, you gotta get some help on the line. Get him like that combat.
He's under
type tackle.
He sits under one of those crystal pyramids for energy.
that shit helps with guns, but it don't help against protecting the body.
I like that 00 that Icon is wearing. I like that. I kind of fine with one. When they go away and it's all the white helmet, the white jersey, the white football, it's a 00. That looks kind of hot. I'm a 00 guy, so you know.
Oh, good, Kent.
Because there's only one of us in the hall.
Shit. All right, charge it back.
Fox doesn't have a first round pick.
At 18th here, question is, any more trade ups you think, guys? You think anyone to have a trade up for the 49ers earlier? Anything possibly getting in?
The Rams.
I'm still hoping New England trade out.
Hoping New England trades out.
I'm still hoping we trade out, yeah. I don't see any transitional first round talent anymore by the time like our pick comes so far, unless like Jefferson is still there. I feel like the people I think we were eyeing, like tight end, etc., shit like that, we could get them later in the draft. We desperately need tight ends.
Yeah, and that'd be something that New England can definitely use when New England picks. We'll see what they do at that position. We'll see what the post-Brady era is like for New England. What do you think so far, Roman, the Patriots offseason?
Huh?
I said, what do you think of the Patriots offseason so far?
It's been good, man. I mean, we picked up our
It's been good.
It's been bad. But
So you get rid of your quarterback to finally.
yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, I don't know, bro. It's some shit going on in New England, man. I'm just hoping Bill got a plan. So, and I think
Is Edelman going to be your quarterback next year?
he's gonna play quarterback some games for sure. Like first plays, he gonna have like 2 trick plays. It went from
He's probably your best option right now, though.
It went from 1 trick play a season to probably like 3 trick plays a game with Edelman at QB now. So expect to see that a lot more.
He's
Right back, guys.
probably their best option right now.
He's slow as fuck. And myself learning how to throw the ball again.
There you go, do the whole.
I'm not a basketball guy, so I don't watch him.
I still hope we get like a tour or something on the low. I really think Bill can turn Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts into a good QB. With how the lead is now after what Lamar Jackson did, I think if Bill could finesse something with Jalen Hurts, I think that'll work out good.
I still think they're going to end up with Cam.
Or Cam. I would love to get Cam for sure. I think we'll see after that. I think the quarterbacks will sign after the draft. After the night, the quarterbacks will go.
Oh, yeah.
That's just. So I guess
Dolphins pick is in.
I don't know. That's
everyone that's home has, well, I know has one.
the sixth. That might have been a bit too much for Kaya.
Mortgage the future to save the fans.
Who?
Steelers, man.
Oh, no, I was talking to Boogie. Sorry.
Oh.
We're on different conversations.
Jeez.
Boogie is not on Facebook, so I can't bring him online.
I think my dog has a Facebook, man.
Huh?
Or that's an Instagram.
Your dog's on an Instagram? What's its Instagram? I gotta look it up.
Yeah.
Bang.
Bane?
Yeah, Bane. Yeah, Bane the Blue-Eyed Bully and Jilly Bean, I think. My wife runs that stuff, man.
Jackson, offensive tackle. Yeah, they got to protect Tua.
Yeah, good start. No, that's a good move for the Miami Dolphins. So they got Jackson, they got Tua. Still one more pick. See what they get. And Jackson's got quite a pedigree on him. His grandfather, as seen on there, played in NFL back in the 70s.
Yeah, this Steelers replaced Ramon Foster. Anything else?
Yeah, what about the Pittsburgh Steelers? This was supposed to be their pick,
man.
but they traded for Minka Fitzpatrick instead.
Yeah, it was salvage the season, man. Keep Mike Tomlin's job, keep the Steeler faithful happy. I think if this trade would have happened like 3 years ago when Roethlisberger had more time, great. I'm not quite loving it right now. I'd much rather had a top 10 pick and grab that Herbert. Grab somebody. Tua, Herbert. That's who I would have liked right now.
Kent, what do you think? I know you also are a bit of a Steeler fan yourself.
I understood the reason for picking up Micaiah. I mean, you finished out, Pittsburgh finished one game out in the postseason. I agree that Ben is in the twilight of his career. And they've never been able to find the backup to take what he's so, they're going to have to find somebody probably fourth round, fourth round because they've got a fifth round pick this year. The other option is that you get somebody to give Ben a year, you let this be the twilight, and you pick up a veteran for a couple years as a stopgap and start looking.
That's where I think Jameis comes into play. So this was the year they could have had the bad year to draft a good franchise quarterback. To your point, I think they made the decision to grab Fitzpatrick, but they really need to find that veteran. They need to find that guy who can step in and throw for 5,000 yards, throw the deep ball. That's where the Winston comes in. They have a history of taking flyers on quarterbacks that were homeless. They did that with Leftwich. They did that with Batch. They did that with Vic.
Yeah.
Is Winston the next in that succession? Is Cam Newton the next in that succession? If Cam doesn't get signed by the Chargers, he doesn't get signed by the Patriots, somebody that could use him, does he take a deal with the Steelers for 1 year? Knowing that Ben is, one hangnail away from the season.
Right. Yeah, I can see that. I can see Cam going to set up saying, hey, I'll take decent money to play 5 games. My thing has always been and all that is you have a young quarterback, you get somebody in the 3rd round, 7th round, whatever. That's your backup. If somebody gets hurt during the game, that guy goes in. If Ben's out the following game, then you're.
Yeah, but you also look as you had a young jackass, terrible leader in Roethlisberger that had good guys like a Leftwich or a Batch to help kind of maybe hope that you can mold him into a good guy, into a good leader of the team.
Yeah.
They didn't. So now you bring in another guy who's a capable, backup. You can't bring in the rookies. They're young guys. He's not doing anything with them.
Oh, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I love the stadium the Raiders have, but still, I can't get over them being in Vegas.
The Raiders are going to do next year's draft now. Las Vegas is next year's draft. It's going to do over.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. And Damon Arnett, corner from Ohio State. Little high on the value pick, though. Would you say it's a good first round pick? No, Judd?
I'm not liking it, man.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it either.
There's still a lot of good value talent out there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the baby mama's real happy.
I can imagine.
Got a 3-month-old named Ace. They're going to call him Dollar Bill. What?
Welcome back, Rome.
Bro, that shit be clutch around this time. You know, my team about cutting Jeffs away. And wide receivers still on board.
You got a Packers
And a Steeler. Yeah.
and no Baltimore.
Jacksonville coming up next. This was the pick they got from Jalen Ramsey last year.
Oh, fuck. I just thought about it. Jacksonville picked the corner earlier.
Boogie says that
They about to pick a wide right now.
That's his life. Don't even let anybody lie to you. She's not a football person.
So 5.5 to go on the Jags pick. We'll see who they go with here. They already got a corner. We'll see where they go offense or not. We're trying to stick to the defensive side of the ball and rebuild that secondary. As the NFL Network is showing film right now. I'm going to watch it.
Watch him go something like a lineman or something.
All right, got some press coverage here.
Receiver looking back for interference or some kind of hold.
All right, that's just good defensive blitz call. Kind of grabby there, dude.
Yeah. So they got Ruggs and they got Arnett. Raiders taking care of both as they look for a new beginning in Vegas.
Man, Bruce got a belly. Like I do.
Been a long off season.
Quarterback job in Vegas.
Who they got over there?
Who's going to win the quarterback job in Vegas? Is it going to be Carr or is it going to be Mariota?
I'd have to go with Carr. I can't see Mariota winning.
Carr.
You don't think?
I just think Carr's the better player. Mariota hasn't shown me anything.
If they have any faith that they don't bring in Mariota then.
Well, I mean, it does give Carr competition, but I feel like in the end, if I were to choose between the two quarterbacks, I'd go with Carr.
Yeah.
What about you, Rome? Who would you go with?
Mariota don't like getting hit, but neither do Carr. So, they got
Quarterback likes getting saying though. They like when they get hit, it dictates how they play the rest of the game. Like you know how when some people get hit, they play different.
I'm saying week 4, providing the season starts on time and everything else, trying to be optimistic here, but I'm saying Mariota's the starter week 4, man.
If they go 1-2, then yeah, I can see Mariota going.
I see Mariota going into week 4 the starter.
But if they're 3-0, I wouldn't put it in.
I think Mariota's going to beat him in camp. Well, they're not half camp.
Yeah. Gruden doesn't like Carr, man.
Yeah.
You don't like him.
It's not that he doesn't like him, he didn't draft him, so he's had to
and I don't think anyone really likes him either, because they would have moved him then.
It depends on what they want for him, though.
Yeah.
I mean, Gruden will probably be asking for one of the 3, and I'm not giving that up for David Carr.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't either, Kent.
No.
And Jacksonville's pick is in. We'll see what the Jaguars go with. They've already went defense. We'll see if they go offense here.
It's going to be Jefferson or something stupid like a tackle or a lineman or something. That they would be a safe pick, but
tackles are never. Come on.
Well, it's a safe pick. I mean, they need to do something. They need to make a splash. Jefferson will give them that splash.
I think they'll go Jefferson as well.
Yeah.
They lost Marquise Lee.
Yeah, if not, just kind of thinking like fit-wise, it'd probably be that Ezra Cleveland out of Boise State if they go lineman.
I've heard a lot about Ezra Cleveland.
Who it could be. Yeah, Ezra Cleveland would probably be that offensive lineman is what I'm thinking.
Well,
if not,
what's his name?
It's going to be Jefferson.
Is it Gross or Cross in Maryland? He's still out there.
Well, they just lost Lee. Didn't Lee get traded to the Patriots?
Yeah.
So they're going to go Jefferson.
You would think.
That's why I think they're going to go Jefferson.
Hey, Judd.
What's up, Ross?
How's it going?
I know you're liking the blue hair, man.
You know I love the blue hair. I love it.
Is Andy trying to come back on, or?
Is who going to come back on?
Andy. It keeps coming up as Andy's video is connected. But I don't know.
That's really weird. No, I don't.
It is weird.
He might be. I gotta ask him. See, Mel Kiper has Xavier McKinney, Justin Jefferson, Clavion Murray, and Jordan Love available. I haven't seen Love. Can you give me some insight on him, Judd? Do you know anything about Jordan Love?
I don't know too much about him. I would Patriots grab him just as a quarterback, as another option at quarterback. Their first-round talent is available coming out of Utah State.
Yeah, it might be something about him that might hype in them. So, because I ain't hear about it.
Jason, Claudia. All right, dude, really.
I said LSU people though. They didn't get Jefferson, but they got the linebacker from LSU. I just know they like us SEC players especially.
Up, left. Hire someone you want. Hire someone who speaks our language. Look at your dog.
Chase sounds a good pick for them. I feel like it could pan out pretty well. Definitely a high motor. He's got good size to him, 6'3", 254. That's somebody who you can line up at the end and possibly bring him around to the edge. You can bring him as an outside linebacker. He can play anywhere.
Oh, okay, that's an inside stuff. Okay, it's a linebacker. Puts his hand in the dirt. I give him the motor.
Yeah.
I see him breaking in. I don't see him in coverage any though. That's a leverage issue right there. So Jacksonville's loading up on defense.
Straight loading up on defense.
Trying to bring back that defense from a couple of seasons ago.
2 more, Joey. 2 more weeks, man. That God's still in this draft, man. I'm getting excited, man. I hope we make the right move, man, and pick that boy up. We pick him up and then get Cam. Oh, man.
Think so?
Oh, shit. The Philly about to get Jefferson. I just thought about it. Because Philly probably wanted CeeDee Lamb. So now I think Philly will pick Jefferson up. I honestly think Philly might pick Jefferson up right now.
Jelly?
Yeah.
I'm not paying attention for it.
Judge has vanished.
He's a dog, bro. In my opinion,
Put the dog thing to the Philly pick. But enough Eagles on the clock. The dog went, oh no.
he's banging with the Eagles. Yeah, I just thought about it too. Yeah, in my opinion, Joey, I think in the draft. So
They need wide receiver help. Philadelphia, they were struggling towards the end of last year in that department. Let's see what they can bring in for this year. The pick is in for the Eagles. We'll see who they go with.
I don't know. I mean, that's a good question.
That's the right place to go. Don't go back to Cowboys, man. You kind of sick it all.
yeah, they got to chase back. They got to chase back after the Cowboys too. Their rivalry shit. They get the wide receiver.
I'm a Shinobi. Let's see what this guy's has.
Same with Washington.
Yeah.
Let me groom the young QB. Justin's on the phone.
Juts back.
You say Jefferson on the phone?
Yeah, Jefferson's on the phone, man. He's best available right now for the Eagles.
Good pick. Really good pick. Philly needs this.
Man, Alshon Jeffrey ain't got with so many strong years left in him either, man. So you gotta help with him.
Or do they go? Do the Eagles go McKinley, safety? They could use a little bit of help in the secondary.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Jefferson is still, bro. I think the Eagles taking one of these teams are going. Philly, you and us, or Minnesota is going to get.
Somebody has to.
He's not.
Somebody's going to take him.
He's not leaving the first round.
Yeah, somebody's got to take him.
I don't care if the man threw for 5,000 yards. He was still 8-8.
Who's that?
Dak. How about Dak being an elite quarterback? It's like, dude, all your yardage comes against bum to me. Like, what's his name? Crap quarterback, Minnesota.
Kirk had a good year last year, though. At least it seems like
before they pick, he knows what he picked.
I got you, bro. just call Wentz like, I got you, bro.
See who the Eagles go with here. Jefferson seems to be the probable pick. Jalen Rigor from TCU.
Wow.
Okay. So that means, oh man.
Well, I didn't expect that.
But Joey, you know why I'm still mad, bro? Because Minnesota just lost their Stephon Diggs, bro. They need a wide receiver too. So Jefferson not to New England.
That's true too. No, that's a good point. Damn, his dad played for the Colts when they won the Super Bowl last time. I feel old.
Damn, I just forgot about that. Stephon Diggs definitely got man. Shit. Minnesota need a wide receiver.
Monte Rigor.
Adam Thielen is good, but injury prone like a motherfucker.
Yeah, and they do need a second option there in Minnesota. And I feel like Jefferson is the logical pick here. At least you would think.
It makes sense. You got to replace with Diggs brought to Minnesota. How do you do it? I'm looking at all the other assets around Minnesota. They lost Xavier Rhodes.
Good catch.
Like corners who are like who they would like really go for right now.
Yeah.
Dude, but they got 4 minutes to make their pick. They make their pick before 2 minutes. It's a no brainer. It should be.
So skipping ahead to the next pick, even though this one's out there, the Patriots, man.
Yeah.
Do the Patriots draft Love? I mean, the guy. I got disconnected, but he led Division I in interceptions last year. The guy's been compared to Patrick Mahomes with his arm strength, extending the play, getting creative, but he throws a lot of interceptions. If they need a lot of interceptions, Winston's out there, and he's probably a whole lot less expensive and low risk.
Or do we dip into the future in the past and get a guy like Jalen Hurts who can do both? Or get a wide receiver and get a back QB like a Cam who know what he's doing, who can come into there, who don't have to have a lot of homework, and then boom. See, look, pick us in, Mike. Just pick us in. I ain't even have to get the deep minutes. It's a no-brainer, bro. They ain't about to let us get this because, hell yeah. There's no way. I do like the Love pick, though, but it's like, I don't know. It's a lot of needs. As a fan of me, it's like, I want to give Stedham a chance, but only practice is practice. That's the only time player he showed good flashes. So it's like, if he was really standing out, he did it in the preseason, in my opinion. So I think we should get a vet QB or go for Hurts, but a lot of all like tight ends and all that shit, we gonna get those skills in like the second round, third round. Randy Moss' son, I think is in the draft, so he plays tight end. We'll see. Hopefully Minnesota don't take Jonathan when we can go.
Yes, he did. When you were talking earlier, he said, hey.
What do y'all think of the Rigor pick, though? I didn't expect that.
Okay.
He was talking to Lisa.
Good night, Mr. Jordan.
Bonnie says good night.
Good night.
See ya.
Peace out.
What?
Cut off. So, Belly, you're cut off.
It just does it on its own. I don't know why it changes. They haven't announced it yet. Hopefully they get to it soon. This win at 21 to Philly. Not who we expected. We all were thinking Jefferson there for a second. What do you think of Rigor 21?
I got to watch highlight on him.
I mean, the highlight reel was nice, but I mean, it's TCU. You know, he's 5'10", 206. That's not a big receiver in the NFL.
No.
Yeah.
He's not facing the greatest
Edelman and all that stuff. All that stuff. I don't know.
I'm confused on the pick, but also intrigued. Because maybe they saw something we ain't seen.
Really, Melvin, pick a color.
Benny Maryland people. Benny Maryland.
Oh.
Had to advertise.
Put that out too, so.
That's weird.
I think that's messed up.
It doesn't
I
understand.
didn't even realize that Alvin Gordon was on the Broncos. He should be good next year.
Talk about how the Vikings pulled off that phenomenal upset last year over the New Orleans Saints, beating them in the Superdome and getting to the divisional round against the 49ers where they were going in that game. What are y'all's impressions of this Minnesota Vikings 20?
Oh, look, it's the asshole. I'm sorry.
You like that, Kent?
Huh?
I said, do you like that?
Time he loses, I like that. I live for that. Right. Before they paid him $86 million guaranteed, they were 2 plays away from making the Super Bowl. They're paying him $86 million to do less.
Hey, I can't stop. They are happy as fucking Minnesota. I know what they got. Hey, look at their owner. Look at their Smile, I got our future.
What Zimmer does hunting?
Goodell looks so goofy just standing there waving his arms. What is he doing?
Who cares his bill, man? Making way more money than us.
Justin Jefferson.
Alright, so what did Patriots do?
What did the Pats do now, Rome?
A little bangy bang.
I said, what do the Pats do now, Rome? Oh, there's Bane.
There's the bang.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Man.
Big ass.
He wants my bourbon.
Hey, we trade. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Chargers on the clock.
Get out of this round, New England. We don't need nothing. We lost our guy. We don't need him. We don't need nothing in the first round now.
Patriots might have the most picks in the draft now. They had the second most entering tonight. And it's just for what it's worth, they have $100 million in cap space for next year.
Boy, man, the Vikings.
Well, guys, I gotta get off here.
All right, Jet. Thank you for joining us.
Crazy. All right, see you guys later, man.
Hey, Joey, I knew it was going to come to this. We got out of them. We got out the first round, man. If Jeff fall to us, there was we ain't need nothing in the first round.
Yeah, and I feel like it's a beneficial trade for you guys. We'll see what all you got out of it. Either way, the Chargers are back in the first round. We'll see what they do here as a 23rd overall pick. Kent, where do the Chargers go with here?
They pick up Love.
Well, yeah, love is all you need.
I was going to tag Ryan Rao, but I forgot.
Because who'd they take with the first pick they had?
Oh, I got to double check.
I forget too. Oh,
They picked up a
Herbert.
tackle.
Herbert.
They took Herbert.
Oh, they took Herbert?
Yeah,
Okay.
they did.
So Herbert's off the board. So what's the Chargers' decision here?
They could pick up, what's his name, McKinney?
Oh, from Bama, yeah, the safety.
Yeah, safety. Man, Mike Zimmer has killed a lot of animals.
I seen that.
He killed
The social justice warriors are giving them on, I'm telling you.
I saw it here on that wall. I saw no bears, no lions.
No tigers. No lions.
No bears or I like that, kid. I like that. No bears or lions.
All right, here we go. What's the trade?
Yeah, what's the details? So the Patriots get a second and a third.
Hey, add on to the party, man.
Yeah, I put you guys to what, 11 picks in this draft?
12.
12? Oh my god.
Well, they traded their second round pick for Sanu. So now they're back to 13th pick.
Jesus.
Yeah. See, remember?
Yeah, that's right.
Justin Jefferson, though, man. Fuck, we'll be alright. We got a plan. I just know that squashed our whole fucking plan, so we got fucking Chargers. Bill probably got on the phone, was like, alright, who the fuck wants this play? They Chargers, like, we're gonna take it.
Most of the cost was pressure. You got
I swear the NFL got a group chat. They got a captain's chat, a coach's chat. And Bill was like, alright, who the fuck want this 23rd pick? Charles was like, alright, I'll take it. Because that was too quick.
Yeah.
Emails.
I felt like I just predicted our whole moves. I'm like, oh, we going to move out of the draft. But I'm like, unless Jefferson there, he wasn't there. Bob, we moved out. I'm like, damn.
They got a laptop, a helmet, an iPad, looking at a fax machine.
It's quite the setup he's got there. I dig the helmet. The helmet's a really nice design.
Do the Chargers get Jordan Love and have a QB competition in San Diego?
Oh. No.
Nah, that'd be a little bit of a reach.
I know.
Sorry, this has got to be Airbnb. There ain't no way.
Boo.
I'm about to say, Ken, everybody has a nice house.
Not everybody.
Some houses were too nice. I'm like, damn.
Kenneth Murray, inside linebacker, Oklahoma.
Okay.
Really bolsters that defense and need for help.
So they just switch.
Yeah,
That's wild, dude.
I know. So New Orleans is going to be 24th. Let's see what the Saints do.
Do the Saints pick up Love as Bree's heir apparent?
Oh, that
Not
would
in the
be.
first round. Not in the first round.
You don't think so, Rome?
Unless it's in the first round. You don't get a QB in the first round. You help Drew Brees out or the defense out to compete for the Super Bowl.
Jason who? Oh, yeah, like I said, Jason who?
I can't see Taysom Hill being the guy.
I just don't think they're planning for that right now. You know, if Drew Brees got two, they probably feel like he got two he can give them. So you try to help him to get the ring, the Super Bowl now. So getting a QB the first round, nah, you're not telling your QB like you trust him that much this year on like far as even thinking he can make it to the 2 years with getting a QB in the first round. So I think they go offense. I think they go offensive and defensive though, but they didn't really lose anybody on defense. They got Malcolm Jenkins back at safety now, so they might go offensive, but I just don't know who they would get. This one is a pick.
Really?
Shit, they might get a QB now that I think about it.
There's a moose in the lobby.
Oh boy, you gonna be upset because now you got the white girl in there. See, that's a black family. You don't even have to sit on that furniture. That's the drive. Once the drive is over, everybody got to leave it out there room.
Oh, Boogie says that's the sitting room. You got to get off the furniture once the drive is over.
Yeah.
Real shit.
No food
Okay.
in there, none of that.
Yeah, there's no food in there. There's no drink in there. There's nothing. I mean, take the picture, be done, and we're gonna put the covers back on it until, you know. You disagree there, Rome?
No, I'm just rolling like y'all. He said you gotta put that shit. He said you gotta put that shit back on.
Got to put the covers back on, man. You know, put plastic covers back on. It's a nice room. Took everything off for Easter. Took the pictures. Took off for the draft. Be good, okay?
I'm in it. My God.
Maybe they can sit on the deck.
You know,
I got big social distancing. It ain't a motherfucker. It ain't a motherfucker. My man kid. I'm chilling.
oh. I'm going to see this the Mormons pick, and I'm probably cutting out, guys.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm hitting burnout point too.
Unless we gonna get a Raven fan in here, Joey, to come in and speak for the Ravens.
But this has been fun. This has been fun.
I agree, 100%.
I liked this, man. This was nice.
You know, this was very nice to be able to watch the draft, because I guarantee you, normally, I mean, I got Boogie on the phone right now, but we'd probably be on the phone anyway. I'd probably be down at Dad's. I mean, we'd be doing this like 4 or 5 people in the house. So believe me, having it like this has been great.
No, for sure, man.
I agree, 100%, fellas. Hopefully next year we can celebrate the draft in Ocean City.
Well, last year we were. We went to Ocean City. We watched the draft together here on Thursday. We were at Ocean City at Fenwick. We were watching the draft upstairs last year in the bar.
Could be in Bethany Beach right now.
I know.
Well, I don't know what it is. We've always had Ocean City draft. It's been funny as anything. Even before we were at the park we're at now, we were on little side roads to schools. We were getting. I listened to the draft in the car. Yeah.
See, I was mostly disappointed because I was going to celebrate my birthday down there in Ocean City this year with the draft and everything else. But next year, for my 30th, it's going to be big. It's going to be awesome.
Do you know how cold it's going to be in Ocean City this weekend?
Oh, I know. It's going to be miserable.
Yes, Boogie, it's going to be 50 years, but it's going to be wet and rainy. It's going to have that frickin' wind. Okay?
Yeah, there'll be no celebrating this year. 35-40 to win Ocean City. Oh my God.
Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible. I remember that. I was playing then, if I recall.
Yikes. Pick is in. What is it?
Oh, you better get this commercial out, man.
He's going tomorrow.
Wow, look at that. He got a Denny's menu on his table right now. Look, it has sprinklers.
Yes. Is he still in the hospital or something?
Huh?
Is he still in the hospital or something? It looks like he lost some weight, though.
Yeah.
Looks so hot.
Roy Bones.
Okay. Oh,
As advertised.
nice.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay. That's kind of
Man, that ColecoVision, that Coleco football game is fresh out of the box. No one's ever played that. Look how bright white that thing is. There's no muffins on the controller and nothing. Either that or it's fake ceramic.
Pick is in.
orange crunch.
Yeah.
Crunch, there's some milk duds, some Twizzlers.
Yeah.
Who did Minnesota pick? That's what you think.
Who did the Saints pick? I looked away for a second.
All right, pick
It has
I need a Viking killer.
He was born to play center.
no record.
His reference. Oh, they gonna give him the heck. Oh,
Look at this. He was born to play center. Crime. That's what I'm talking about,
Just
buddy.
skip
You
the
about to be with
Vikings
the
on
Saints.
top. There you
You
go.
better
Cesar
make sure you
Ruiz.
not fuck up Drew Brees' hands, buddy.
Center.
Cesar Ruiz. I can handle that. Hey, I love centers going in the first round. Right. Love for the centers in the first round. Come on. You know,
Much respect to the centers.
That is respectable. Shit.
you can't start the game without the center. You know?
Yeah. Ball's got to get there somehow.
Think about it. When your center doesn't show up, who else can snap the ball? Nobody says who can play quarterback. Some wide receiver will step in. But without the center, we can't play.
The most important part of the play, especially in flag football, is making sure the ball actually gets to your quarterback.
That is facts. It's the most
Yeah,
underrated football position of all time.
All right, let's see what this guy's got on his footwork.
6'2", 307 has the Suns.
That's the second level.
Block, second level. Okay, that's not bad. Pull. All right.
Not the pull.
That's a gift.
Point of attack. Okay.
That's holding.
Grab there, little grab there.
That's holding.
That's a big grab.
I'm holding like a song, but
All right. That was more the running back than the center.
true.
No,
But-
you got four plus yards. You got 4 plus yards.
All right, I'm okay with that play.
He's a center.
Yeah, I am
but
too.
He's a center and win the first round, like you said. So
All right. I'm jumping. Thank you very much.
All right.
All right, I'm to the party.
Thank you, sirs. It was good seeing all of you.
Same.
Brown.
Good night.
Peace out, bro.
We're going to sign off on that note. Thank you for joining us tonight here for the NFL Draft. I'm Joey Blaze.
We made the pick 25.
For Ross Collins saying, have a wonderful